All right, welcome back everyone to another LEGO Star Wars video. Today we have a very quick one going over just a couple topics I wanted to cover. One actually being possible hints for future LEGO Star Wars games involving the Castaways video game, as well as I want to talk about a supposed rumor going around of a Mega 212th Battle Pack. So I want to give both my takes on those, then also a couple other things mixed in there. So first off, what I want to talk about here is this, of course, on my channel, at least between Instagram and YouTube. This has been something going pretty big for the past 5 or 6 months, pretty much ever since March of 2023, when the LEGO Star Wars Castaways mobile game started to spoil some future LEGO Star Wars minifigures for us. So pretty much ever since then, people, including myself, have really been kind of eyeing up what Castaways has been posting, what they've been doing. So the event they're actually doing this month for the month of November is a Rogue One event. So they posted their kind of event banner, kind of the exact same thing that, kind of spoiled other stuff, months prior. For an example, if you guys don't know yet, Castaways did spoil how the Phase 2 Commander Fox would look. Also kind of gave us another kind of guarantee of what the 2023 Rex would look like, although it is, pretty much the same from the Skywalker Saga game also. But then they also gave us a look at the Chancellor Palpatine early as well. The only thing different being the actual minifigure in the set came with a sloped dress piece, and the one in the game did not have one. So moving on to this Rogue One event, do I personally think it means anything going forward? Of course, a lot of people have been kind of messaging me. I posted over on Instagram, there's pretty good discussion over there, pretty much, what could it mean? I personally don't think it means anything. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. Castaways has been around since November of 2021. I still don't fully understand. I mean, they're made by Gameloft, or the developers are Gameloft. It's not actually a LEGO Star Wars kind of owned video game. Like LEGO Star Wars, from what I know, really does not do much for the game. It's not like they own it. If anything, if you want to get technical, I mean, the Skywalker Saga I feel like is a lot more cared for and kind of probably closer to the actual LEGO Star Wars kind of design team than Castaways ever will get to. Again, it's kind of a mobile game. Been around for a couple years, and the thing is, it's weird. Before 2023, for the year and a half prior, I mean, there was, multiple events also. Like, they don't do them every single month, but there was at least 4 or 5 that I could actually go back and find out about, and none of those correlated necessarily to anything else. So the Rogue One here, let's go over it really quickly. There's a Microfighter Zeta class shuttle. There's a Microfighter U-Wing. Then we also have Baze Malbus, Shrewd Imwe, Bodhi Rook, Cassia Andor, Jyn Erso, and Director Krennic here. So the main takeaway, first off, is all the minifigures are the exact same versions that we got back in 2016. So, there's nothing really new anyway there. It's not like they could be technically spoiling a new minifigure design. I think we all know by now, it's pretty obvious if we were to ever get another Rogue One set involving any of those minifigures, 7, 8, 9 years after the fact, they would 100% be different. They would not be the exact same minifigures from a decade ago. So that pretty much kind of cancels out any form of spoiling a minifigure. Then moving on to the U-Wing and the Zeta class right here. So the biggest thing I want to say here involving all these other event posters, and especially the last 2 that did spoil stuff, is I'm probably under the assumption more so the actual builds for these games, again, if LEGO does not actually go in there and do anything for the game, I got a feeling it's just designed by random people, and kind of the microfighters and like the little vehicle builds are probably just kind of put in there for whatever's needed. I mean, those are simple to do, but it is a little strange, and it kind of makes me wonder, how did Castaways get those minifigure designs so early? So if anything, I feel like, look, I mean, LEGO's probably a little bit more critical on maybe, how the figures look. They don't want to represent them in a bad way, maybe. For the times maybe they do talk or associate, maybe they do knock back and forth like, okay, look, like what is the kind of design of this character that you would say want us to kind of put in this game? Because of course, to use LEGO Star Wars or use LEGO, I mean, they need to have some sort of relationship. I mean, otherwise that's just IP infringement. So that's kind of my take on that. Again, I don't really know much more to really say about this other than the fact I don't think this means anything. I really don't. And even then, if it does mean anything, if you want to get technical, like hinting at future Rogue One stuff, like the soonest I think we'll see a Rogue One set, would be the 10th anniversary, sometime in 2016. Maybe they'll give us something, but even then, LEGO Star Wars does not seem to really focus or care about, doing anniversaries of every single thing every 5 years, every 10 years, every 15 years, every 20 years. Like, if they started doing that, I mean, again, like, that would be a lot. You know, I feel like some of us kind of expect that, but if they start doing every 5 years for like everything ever, there's really no room for like free range at that point, because like almost every year is like technically like a 5th or a 10th or a 15th anniversary of something, almost like every other year. So again, Rogue One wise, I don't think it means anything. I just wanted to kind of cover this. You know, a lot of us were kind of discussing it the past couple days, and a lot of messages from you guys. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys truly think is up with Castaways? Like, I mean, how do you think they got those minifigure designs early? Do you ever think we'll see more Castaway spoilers? Do you think LEGO might have maybe shut them down on that? Do you think LEGO might be a little bit more, you know, kind of over their shoulders, making sure they're not spoiling stuff? That could also be something. I mean, we could never see another spoiler from Castaways ever again, and you know, those two examples in 2023 might be it. So, all right, then let's move on to this next thing right here that I want to cover really quickly. Another thing that just a lot of you guys have been kind of sending me over the past couple days, and you guys want my thoughts on it. You know, I try to reply to most of you guys, and you know, again, I've gotten DMs, I've gotten emails, and you know, truly, I do want you guys to continue to email me and DM me stuff that you guys find. I mean, that's the thing, whether it's real or fake, you know, that is how you know, real knowledge gets spread. You know, again, like, if it weren't for you guys, you know, I would not be getting some of this info early, some of these pictures early. You know, May 4th, 2023 promo images, like all that type of stuff that comes from you guys, you know, I appreciate. So like, keep on sending me stuff that you guys find, and again, we'll debunk it, we'll see if it's real, and we'll kind of go from there. But this has been posted quite a few times on you know, Reddit, Facebook, and everything. It's pretty much 75388, a 2/12 super battle pack, $40, 326 pieces, a bunch of different 2/12 clones, a couple vehicles, and really quickly, let me just put my true response to this right here.
See, now that right there is a lie. It's a lie.
All right, with all that being said, for real though, guys, that is not real. Again, at this current point, we don't know anything from August and beyond for 2024, which is a good thing. You know, it seems like it will probably be another couple weeks, if not a couple months, until we start getting that stuff. And to end off this video really quickly, you know, I feel like probably the number one thing that a lot of us care about, especially a lot of my viewers I know, you know, they do care about the clone troopers in particular. So I just want to give you guys a quick recap on every clone trooper that we know that will be coming out in 2024. First off, we have the clone trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack, 75372, January 1st. That will have 3 regular Phase 2 clone troopers, then also a Phase 2 shock trooper, the same one from the gunship. Next up, we have the Tantive 4 boarding diorama. That will supposedly have a ARC Trooper 5s as kind of a 25th anniversary minifigure, but it should be 100% a regular figure, no branding or no weird print on it. Next up, we have the 75378, Grogu's Escape, May 1st. That will supposedly be coming with 2 shock troopers, the exact same from the gunship also. And then also the last thing right here, clone trooper wise, that we do know, June 1st, 2024, we have the Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter, 75391. So clone trooper wise, that is everything that we know for next year. Again, the Z95 was debunked. This 2/12 Super Battle Pack is debunked. All right, guys, so that is everything for today's video. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys, and stay safe.